What show?
What show? Shark Tank. It's on Friday night on ABC. There is 4 multi-millionaires, and it comes on at 8 o'clock. And people from all over the U.S., if they have a product that they think they can make a lot of money and need a lot of money, so they get on there Friday night, and if the boys, there are 3 boys and a female, and one is from the Dallas Mavericks, who owns the basketball. Cuban is his name. And Mark, a nice guy, a very nice guy. And you have a product that you think that can go over and you need money, if they think it's a good product, they'll invest $200,000-300,000 in the product. But they're little pigs. They want more than the people ask, but money talks, and the other money talks, and the other thing walks.
Bullshit.
BS, yes.
Yeah,
BS.
but like you said, they're unfair. They want 51% of the company. They want
sometimes 80%.
Yeah.
And they're unfair.
And people get nervous and they agree to it.
Well, sure, they need the money. And better a quarter of a loaf of bread or a half a loaf of bread better than walk away with nothing.
With no bread.
With no bread. So you got to eat a little bit. Without food,
I understand. So we did a video last week. Unfortunately, I could not upload it. So
okay. So
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
Same question as last week.
Yes.
Tell me about your experience on quitting cigarettes, because I'm in the middle of trying to do it right now for the umpteenth time, yes. And I've tried the patch, I've tried the gum, and now I'm on the Chantix.
Well, you have to you're like your mother, till she stopped smoking. Took a long time, I convinced, but her friend Ellen, she stopped smoking because she went to visit her daughter in New York. They live in Florida, and the daughter has 3 children, and she says to her mother, "Mom, if you're gonna smoke, you can't come here." So from that day on, your mother's best friend stopped smoking, and she said to herself, if she can stop smoking, I'm going to stop smoking. And she made up her mind New Year's in the year 2000, and it's 12 years now she stopped smoking. And with me, I was selling carpets for a firm called Canadian Broadloom on Sherbrooke Street. And that was weekends and night work, shop at home.
How long ago?
Oh, this was about 40 years ago. And then during the day I sold packaging and shipping supplies and cutting room supplies. And I had a terrific, nice guy who was my boss. And we had my boss, Stavia Carpets, had a shop at home lead, and I had, and we were supposed to meet at Ruby Foos for a drink after. So I got through earlier than he got through, and I was at the bar at Ruby Foos, and another acquaintance of mine who knew my daytime boss came over to me and said, Irwin was his name. He just had a heart attack in his early 30s. I put the cigarette out. I told the bartender, he knew who I was waiting for, that I had to leave. I didn't tell him anything. And from that day on, I never smoked another cigarette. And it's over 40 years because I got tremendous willpower. I do exactly what I want to do.
Yeah, but
Thank God I'm alive today by not smoking.
did you make a conscious decision? Is it because did he smoke? This guy who died?
Yeah, sure he smoked. Yes, heavy. He was a heavy smoker and he drank. But
So-
I don't know his personal life, but in the office, after work, we used to have a drink. One of the nicest guys you'd ever want to meet, and he passed away at an early age, in his early 30s.
So what did you say to yourself? If I'm gonna smoke, I'm gonna die like him?
No. I just put it out and never smoked again. I wasn't such a heavy smoker. When I played cards, I liked the cigarette, or after my meals, I liked the cigarette. But other than that, I controlled myself.
How long did you smoke for?
Oh, since I was, about 16 years old. I smoked for about 25 years. But
Yeah.
in our days, I couldn't afford cigarettes. And I used to buy a cigarette for a penny.
Right.
1 penny a cigarette I used to buy.
But I'm sure when
That's
you're-
how cheap it was.
Yeah, but when you put out your cigarette, you were what, in your 30s already? I'm sure you weren't buying penny cigarettes at that point.
No, I was buying but a package of cigarettes was $5, I think, in those days, or $4. Or
I think cheaper.
$3,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
What are you, 105?
What?
Your age.
Yeah, about that. That's what I'm gonna go, and then I'll pray for more. I'm gonna.
What do you? What? So if you live to 105, you'll still want to live?
Yeah, sure. As long as the brain is working, and I
Yeah.
pretty young lady walked by, so I
I
said
noticed.
hi.
I noticed.
Yes. And
So
yes.
you want to live forever?
Yeah, sure. The world is beautiful. Montreal is the best city in the world. Why not? I got a beautiful family. Why don't I want to live?
Because you wake up and do the same thing every day. It gets boring.
So what? So what? That doesn't. It's not boring. I meet you every Sunday, which I look forward to, and one daughter calls every morning from Toronto.
She
Then
calls
my
every morning,
other
Lisa.
daughter comes over. We go over there, and you I see every Sunday morning, and you work in Laval, so you come over to the house. So what else? And I got a beautiful family, so and a beautiful wife. And
Baruch Hashem.
yeah, so I want to live. Where am I running? I love it here.
To the old dirt nap.
Nah, yeah, garbage. Where am I running? I'm staying right here. I feel terrific. Oh,
Good.
yes.
I hope you outlive me.
I applied. I got a story. They at Nazis. They hustled me to fill out a form.
Yeah.
And for a card. And your mother has a card. But I said, okay. Anyways, a nice young girl. And she says, I won't have too many questions for you. I said, fine, let's go. So she asked me this question, of course, that question, basic questions. Then she says, have you got any identification? Yes, I do. She says, I need your driver's license. I give her my driver's license. And on the driver's license, it's smart, my date of birth and the year I was born. She says, I don't believe the year you were born. She figured it out fast. So I said, that's exactly what I am. How old
Do I look?
Uh-huh. But tell me the truth. You wouldn't believe how old I look, what she gave. What do you think
62.
she said? No, way less than that.
Come on.
My word of honor, 30 years old.
Shut up.
Yeah, I said, you're joking. She says, no, I'm not joking.
No, 30.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
okay.
said I got...
I'm 47.
Yeah, I know. She says... I
30.
said,
So
no,
she's a dumb
no.
person.
No, she wanted that I signed.
Yeah, that's a little going too far a bit.
Too far, yeah.
Okay.
I said I was told 50, 55, 60.
So let me guess, how old is she? 23, 24?
No, in her 30s.
So she thinks she's older than you.
Yeah, or maybe in her late 20s.
So you should have asked her out.
No, your mother was there. No, she wasn't that nice looking.